All right, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at breaking a zone press, a zone full court press. So normally what we're going to see in a zone full court press here is either like we see here, a 1 defender in front, 2 in the middle, 2 deep zone, so a 1-2-2 zone. Or oftentimes we'll also see something like this. So this is called like a diamond plus 1. See a diamond plus 1. Or a 1-2-1-1 zone. So those are the two types of defensive zone presses that we're most likely to see in a full court version. All right, so beating this, we're going to beat these in the same way, and really this should work every time, either in the quick route or the slow route. One way or another, we should be able to get the ball past half court pretty easily. Okay, so we're going to line up how we always line up, with the 3 taking the ball out of bounds. Okay, and then our 4 and 5. We always want our 5 and 1 together. We always want our 4 and 2 together. And we always want the 5 closest to the ball and the 4 furthest from the ball. Okay, so we have in this case, we have 1-5-4-2 set up. 5 and 4 on the elbows, 1 and 2 right off 5 and 4. What we're going to do as soon as 3 gets the ball, 1 and 2 are simply going to split out wide pretty hard, as quickly as they can. And more often than not, they're going to be open. These presses are usually not designed to keep the ball from coming in. They're designed to trap once the ball comes in. Okay, so we're probably going to be allowed to get those balls in pretty quickly. However, if for whatever reason these guys float to cover them, then we just pass the ball right into the 4 and 5 instead. But more likely than not, they are going to let the ball come into the 1 or the 2. Okay, so let's say we get the ball into the 1 here. Then what's going to happen is they're going to try to trap here. That's their goal. They're going to try to trap that first pass coming in. All right, as soon as that pass comes into the 1, as soon as we see the ball in flight, the further big, so in this case would be the 4, is going to do kind of like a banana peel up to the closest sidelines here. And what we want to do in perfect situation here is we're going to hit the 4 right about here with the pass. And he should hopefully have a clear lane right up the sidelines right there. Okay? If we can't get the 4 to the ball, he can stop right about here and try to drag one of these defenders with him to guard that pass. The 5 is going to go sprint straight up the middle here. And if we can then hit him with the pass, that'd be great too. All right, and then 2 can come flying up the sidelines here. We can hit 2 and hopefully go on a fast break. If we can't hit 4 and we can't hit 5, someone's got to be open. All right, and that's where our 3 comes into play. 3, you're simply going to step in there. Okay, step into the block, forcing this guy to make a decision. He's going to go to 3 or is he going to go to 2? All right, more than likely than not, he's going to be around this 2 area. So then we can swing the ball to 3, and they may try to trap that one as well, or not. If they don't trap it, 3, you should have some dribbling area straight in front of you. If they do try to trap that one, then we should just be able to swing it right over here to 2. All right, as that happens, then 2 should have some area to dribble right in front of him. All right? If for some reason, the defense is incredibly quick and they're swinging back and forth as well with us, all we want to do is keep doing that same thing here. Now 5 and 4 are going to swing over. We want to try to hit 5 and 4. If not, then we swing it back over to 3 and swing it back over to 1. Each time we creep up a little bit. All right, forcing the defenders to creep up as well. Until we get past half court, which in that case the trap will most likely be called off. And they might still be running a 1-2-2 zone. But we've already showed how to beat that in an earlier video, so we can beat that pretty easily. Okay? All we need to do is really get that ball past half court, and we have a lot of time to do that. I know it might seem like we don't have that much time to get across half court, but it's a lot of time. Okay, so we have plenty of time to get the ball across that half court area. We can pass it back and forth a couple times if needed. All right? So now let's just run through that. Let's say we get the ball in on the other side. Let's say we get the ball into the 2. Instead of the 1. Okay, so the 2 and the 1, just like before, are going to split out wide here. we get the ball into the 2. Same thing happens on the other side. Now the 5 this time, you're going to banana peel up. And we want to hit that 5 right there. That's where we want to hit them. Right in this area right here. So we can come flying up the sidelines. If we don't get that 5, our next option is the 4. You're going to come straight up the middle here. And if we don't get that 4, then we start our swings back and forth. You can pass back to 3 and then pass over 1. Hopefully 1 has some dribbling room in front of him. All right, and again, we just continue to do that up and down the court until we get past half court, and then we're either going to fall back into a man defense, or they're going to be playing some type of zone defense, which we've covered how to beat those in a half court in previous videos. Okay, so that's it for our zone press break. This will work in against any zone press break. I haven't really seen any zone press be able to stop this from working. And it works over and over and over again because all we do is change up who we're passing to in the inbounds. Like I said, once they realize we're trying to get to 1 and 2, they may start denying those passes. They may start getting the ball to 5 and 4. All right, there's no way these 3 men up deep can guard the 4 guys we have here. It's just not mathematically possible. So one of them will be open to inbound every time. Okay? In another video here, we'll take a look at a man press break, but that should usually be a lot easier than a zone press break would be. This is the tougher one to get down. And like I said, if we can get this down, no zone press should be able to stop us from getting the ball off the court.